So, yeah, these are good looking minis, though. I mean, especially for the year. I mean, they do look really good. So here's all the large minis are actually rare, and here's the Minotaur, which is number 30. This is like $3. I mean, totally such a cheap price. But in Pathfinder, there's actually quite a few Minotaurs, so there's really no need to, try to buy a bunch of these. I mean, especially if you're, if you're buying minis from the ladder sets, there's, a couple of other series that have Minotaurs, Minotaur, casters, Minotaur shamans. So there's actually quite a bit of variety with Minotaurs, and these are all large, which are 2x2 bases. And this is definitely a really nice pose for a Minotaur. Really nice. All right, so here is an Ogre, and here these are all common creatures. I mean, these are highly used creatures, so like I mentioned, you're going to get a lot of use out of these miniatures if you decide to pick them up, or if you've already had them for years, I'm sure you've gotten a lot of use out of them. So here is the Ogre. This is number 31 of 40. He is also rare, and I like the detail on his hide armor with the skulls and the bones and all the, the coarse stitching and stuff. Don't want to get hit by that club, that bludgeoning utensil. Definitely don't. His hair is kind of flowing in the wind. He's screaming his battle chant. Got a cool pose. Pretty big mini for a large. 31 of 40. The Ogre. Ogre. Good looking mini. Here's a troll. This is actually pretty small troll, though. This is number 32 of 40, and he is a 2x2 large, as you can see. He's rare. Look at that grill that he's got protruding out of that mouth. Nice detail, though. But I will say that this troll is a lot smaller than the other trolls in the latter sets of the Pathfinder Battle series. But I do like this troll. I might get one more of these. I mean, if they're cheap. But if they're not, then I'll just go with the other trolls also. Definitely a nice looking troll, though. 32 of 40. Yeah. Getting there, folks. We are getting there. So here's a really big large mini. This is the Ettin, 33 of 40. It is also rare. In fact, everything else is rare from here on out. All frickin' frack there. Nice medallion. I like the color of the skin. Look at that nice spike club. I like that. That looks good. Step on that at 2 o'clock in the morning going to the bathroom. Oh, there's 2 of them. Yeah, that's a ringer. That would take you down probably. That would be like tripping on hitting a call trop in the middle of the night. Beautiful Ettin, though. Yeah, he's huge too. I mean, he's compared to the other minis and stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the size difference between Sela and the Ettin. Pretty insane. Yeah, this is definitely a huge mini for a 2x2 large. So that's the Ettin, 33 of 40. All right. So now we're to one of my top 10 creatures in fantasy, the Chimera. Look at that. That's a beautiful mini. This was one of I think this was about $8 or $10. The 3 heads on there. Looks good. Chimera. I like the pose. I'm glad it's not like flying in the air on some stupid peg. Yeah, this is really nice. But there's a couple other chimeras out there, so there's really no need to try to get one of these. I think the other chimeras from like Legendary Adventures, and there's a couple others. I think this is the 3rd one. Well, this is actually the original one, but I think there's a total of 3 chimeras in Pathfinder battles, so there's really no need to buy a bunch of them. So here is number 35 of 40, and sorry about that if I forgot to show you it. The Chimera is 34 of 40. It's rare. The Manticore, it is also rare. 35 of 40. Look at that vicious Spite Club. He's roaring, "Oh, where's the buffet?" That's my face when I go to the Chinese buffet. Well, that was pre-COVID. Pre-COVID. Where's the buffet? Yeah, so look at this. I didn't even notice. Look at that. His leg is broken. So somebody shysted me. Didn't even say that the miniature was broken. Yeah, I'm going to have to... Well, too late now. I already left him positive feedback, but that's okay. I mean, you really couldn't tell. I was like, what is this bump? And I'm like, is something broken? Yeah, so it is. That sucks. That's all right. Just leave them like this to where your players can't see the broken leg. I probably have to heat them up and bend the wings down also, but I wouldn't do that unless I've soaked him in warm water and stuff. And yeah, he's rare. 35 of 40, the Manticore. All right, so here's another one of the beautiful minis in this set that I showed you at the beginning. This is the Giant Cave Weaver Spider. This was about, I think this was over 20 bucks to ship, and I think the mini itself was like 17. This sat on someone's shelf for a long time. Look at all that dust. That's okay. Yeah, this is rare, 36 of 40, and this is actually probably the best spider. This is from 2011, 2012. I mean, look at just the detail of that spider. Now this, I wouldn't mind having a couple more of, but I'm going to pay the price. So, but to have a beautiful miniature like this, I mean, it's worth it. So, I'll probably get at least one more of these. But there are a couple other spiders, but there's just not a lot. So, especially with the medium spider, the giant spider, like what was it? Miniature number 12 or something like that. Yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful mini. Definitely would like to have another one of those. Now here's a great mini. This is number 37 of 40. This is a frost giant. And check this out. He has 2 weapons. And I wish that they did this more. And this is the only miniature that I know of in Pathfinder battles that has the arm that you just take the weapon out of. So, if you have this, you can just put the, put the axe in, and it just pops in really easy. So, instead of creating another miniature, the same thing with just a weapon in it, I mean, you can just pop it out, and, yeah. Pop the other one in, and now, look, he's got the sword. I love that. I wish they would do this with more, more minis instead of just hogging another spot. But I guess it's just easier to do it that way. Yeah, look at that cloak. Nice detail on the cloak. Yeah, this is a beautiful frost giant. He was actually pretty cheap. I think he was like 10 bucks. Definitely a nice mini. That's for sure. All right, so we've got a couple more small miniatures now, and these are actually the more expensive minis in the set. And this was the most expensive. This is the Succubus 38 of 40. I believe this is the same mold that was used for the Champions of Evil, just painted differently. So this is definitely a nice looking mini. This was 20 bucks. Maybe a little bit more. But it's rare. 38 of 40. Nice looking mini. Oh, she's even got a dagger on her leg. I didn't notice that. There's her tail on some type of maybe smoke or something like that. Good looking mini. All right, so here is the Lich. This is number 39. This is also rare. This is about, I think this is about 15 bucks also. And this Lich looks awesome. I mean, look at that bone caged armor and the gold with the nice dry brush on the robe. Nice looking staff with a like a skull head on it with flaming red eyes. Good looking mini. Yeah, this is more expensive too, and this is rare, 39 of 40. And then the last mini of the set, this is the Vampire. I believe the Vampire was about 10 bucks as well, $10-15. That's 40 of 40. The Vampire's got a good pose. Yeah, I actually like this pose. Got like a saber, scabbard. It's got like a swashbuckling type of stance going on. Really good mini. But yeah, 40 of 40, this is rare. And then the last mini that I have down here, this is the case incentive or the promo, which is a 3x3 huge black dragon. And, you know, I've already done a video on this, but seeing that I'm showing the whole set, I wanted to show you this mini. And this thing is absolutely beautiful. 3x3 base. I mean, beautiful color, dark blue, like a midnight blue and black. And, I mean, just a stellar mold. I mean, this is just absolutely beautiful. This sat on someone's shelf too. I got to take some air to it, canned air. But this is about 60 bucks on eBay. I didn't see any on Amazon, but it was definitely the most pricey of everything. But I mean, it's worth every penny. I mean, look at that. Such a beautiful miniature. So there you go, everybody. That is the Heroes and Monsters set from Pathfinder, Paizo, WizKids, back from 2011, 2012. And I hope all of you enjoyed this. And like I said, you'll get a lot of use out of this set if you decide to buy it, you know, piece by piece, or if you decide to take that jump and spend $1,000 on a case. Good luck. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed to give you a set in a case, but I just went ahead and spent a couple $100 and got all these instead of spending the big money for, you know, the full case. So, but anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching, and thanks for joining me on my quest for obtaining every single Pathfinder Battles miniature. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs it down. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and yeah, leave a comment down below, and I'd love to join in on the discussion. So until next Pathfinder Battles miniature unboxing, thanks for watching, happy gaming, and stay safe. Bye for now.